Hi, my name is Deborah Vagans, and I'm the National Campaign Director and Director of the Equal Pay Today Coalition with Equal Rights Advocates. In January, the Trump administration rescinded an executive order called EO 11246, which provided core civil rights protections for workers employed by federal contractors, approximately 20% of the entire U.S. labor force. For decades, EO 11246 and the Department of Labor's implementing regulations prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, national origin, religion, sex, sexual orientation, and gender identity by federal contractors. These regulations ensured that your tax dollars were not used to underwrite discrimination. And among many other important provisions, in 2014, President Obama amended the protections to stop retaliation against federal contracting employees if they wanted to discuss their wages, a very important pay equity victory. Now the Trump administration and the Department of Labor wants to fully dismantle these protections for federal contractors. Why is stopping retaliation against workers for discussing or disclosing their wages so important? Well, other current laws do not fully protect all workers. And when employees fear retaliation, including being fired for inquiring or discussing their wages, it creates an atmosphere ripe for discrimination and exploitation and prevents workers from discovering and challenging pay discrimination. Take the example of Lilly Ledbetter. Lilly was a supervisor at Goodyear Tire, which had a policy against discussing or disclosing wages. Lilly was underpaid compared to her male counterparts for over 20 years, but she was kept in the dark about the pay disparity for much of her career as a result of pay secrecy, and she only learned that she was being paid unfairly after receiving an anonymous note at the end of her career there. Had this policy not existed, Lilly might have learned about her unfair pay much sooner. The protections under EO 11246 help ensure that all federal contract workers can talk about their pay with their employers and their coworkers, so that workers like Lilly Ledbetter have the opportunity to discover pay discrimination and demand fair compensation without fear of being fired. Given the persistence of racial and gender pay gaps today, enforcing these protections remains critically important. Taking it away would leave millions of workers more vulnerable to pay discrimination and retaliation. At the end of this video, you will have a link so that you can submit an official comment to the Department of Labor opposing these proposed changes. We hope that you will join us in taking action. Let's protect all federal contracting employees and prevent our tax dollars from financing discrimination. Thank you.